Hey everybody, it's Pete. First of my videos here on lessons learned. You know, I'm out here on this beautiful area. I've got this beautiful gravel beach to be staying on, plenty of traction and everything to be able to walk around, drive around on my four-wheel drive. So why in the heck would I need to drive along the stream bed? Well, I thought that might be an interesting idea today. And I got a little too close to the edge and got stuck. Now again, if I were just in my FJ, this wouldn't have been a problem. It's easy to get out in low gear. But because I was pulling the trailer, which is another 2,500 pounds worth of tongue weight, the back of my vehicle was much heavier than it normally was. And as a result, I'm stuck. I called a four-wheel drive tow truck to get me out of here because again, I'm by myself. So rule one is if you're going to go off-road, don't go by yourself unless you've got all the tools you need. I have nothing to winch to. And you know, this sank pretty quick. I didn't dig my wheels in too deep on my own, but as a result, you know, once you bury the back end like that and you're in gravel, you need to get something underneath those wheels. But the lesson learned here I wanted to share was, you know, when you're going to go out off-road and you're going to take some chances, make sure there are other people around you. Usually this beach is filled with people, from what the reviews told me, so I could have easily gotten somebody to help me and winch out, but I don't have that, just me. Fortunately, I'm in an area where they've got a towing service that's going to come and get me out. Looks simple from this end, but again, too much for me to manage and really to take too much time out of the trip today. So, valuable lesson learned. If you're going to wheel, make sure you've got an access to a way to winch yourself out. Also try and test the areas before you go there and avoid some of these kinds of hassles. Anyway, lessons learned. Hey everybody, so I've got Ryan from Redwood Towing out of Redway, California, who's been helping me out here. And you know, I camped here last night, as I said, thought this looked really cool. I was on solid ground. I came out into the riverbed area and got stuck. And Ryan was just filling me in on what the difference is here between these two beds. So Ryan, fill me in on what's going on here.
If you look out here, you can see the different colorations in the riverbed up high versus down as you get closer to the water. And you can tell that this is a common water table area. And your lighter stuff, your ATVs, stuff like that, you can kind of get around with playing around on this stuff. But if you got any kind of weight or anything to you, a trailer, for example, the top layer is appeared hard on this, but you get down in this stuff and it's a water table underneath. So you want to stay out of that. That'll get you in trouble. That'll trick you.
So here we are, but thank goodness he was here to pull me out. So again, what looks like solid ground, folks, is not always solid ground. So hopefully he'll have me pulled out of here in a second. So we're gonna just let him tug us out of here. Some of the resources again that you need to think about when you're out and about. You know, how far away would be a towing service? Wherever you're going, is it even possible to get a tow truck up there? The other thing that was interesting here is that I had to find a tow truck with four-wheel drive, which again, you'd think, boy, your tow truck, you can do pretty much anything, but not so much. So there's only two companies that had four-wheel drive. So here's the hole that I had. Again, innocent enough looking. Moving along, no problem, but bang, right here. It just dropped into the ground. And again, you can see where all the stone builds up underneath. Once you're sitting on your gas tank or bottom of your skid plates, you're not going anywhere. So, lessons learned. Vehicle is now out, but we're still on this soft, I'm going to call it the water table stuff, where on the ground, again, it looks solid. So when you get down in here, and you can see it's just dirt. I'm grateful for Ryan and his company to come out here and bail me out. And this is another lessons learned.